Hey folks, welcome to the channel, doing another Star Citizen video and running cargo. Now this is a little bit more of the safe variety of cargo hauling or cargo running. As you see, I'm here in my Carrack, mostly just out of this, this bye-bye journey that we're doing, given that it will soon be impossible, basically, to use it so as to load up your cargo in it. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, in this case, I want to talk about running cargo in. Am I even in the right place? Sometimes I get distracted with this stuff and lose focus of. Yeah, pretty sure it is right. It's like the four-legged thing there. Yeah, that should be the right spot. Yep. So as I was saying, I'm doing a little bit of the cargo run, doing barrel, right? So barrel is okay. Barrel is nice. It pays well, but it pays the best when you pick it up in Microtech Shubin 10 or 22, either one of those, and you sell it here in Horizon. Now, it does pay a little bit more, but it's quite a bit of a long run. So what I ended up doing is basically claiming several of my ships in Beijini Point, in Point Tressler. Point Tressler or Tressler is it, where you have your space station in Microtech, right? So having that as my save starting location, what I do is just claim several ships there, use one at a time, load it up with barrel, drop it here, store it, backspace, and go at it again. Basically what you're doing is, of course, you're saving on the return trip, right? You're not doing the return trip, so you're saving quite a bit of time with that in case anyone is doing the round trip. I don't know if there's anything you can pick up and sell later. I mean, that's usually a possibility depending on the kind of run that you're doing. But here you're avoiding that, and most of all, you're avoiding the running towards the terminal to sell. You only sell once, which is what I'll do now. So I just landed the Carrack here. Damn it, that's such a sweet ship, and so sad to see it go. But it's gonna be a completely pointless ship. I mean, it's a giant-ass ship that has no guns. It does have the regeneration bed over there. Beautiful. Let me just show it in case you haven't seen the Carrack. But you have the bed here, the medical quarters or medical room, right? So you have the regen bed here, very nice. But again, you have no guns at all, nothing, no guns. And most of all, the cargo, which is, if you don't have guns, at least you have cargo, right? Well, you cannot use the cargo, especially with a new patch, because it will be all physicalized. You will have to move, and that is yet for another massive debate, but you will have to move all of this stuff physically, right? All of this stuff, you will have to move it, and you cannot do that here because it does not open from the outside. It hasn't got like a door or an elevator, which I insist. How hard is it, man, to update your what is basically your flagship ship? This is the ship that for many people made Star Citizen. Anyway, I don't want to rant yet again about this stuff. Let's just go and do the cargo run. So, ship full of barrel. I also have, let me just do a quick, I think I have C2 and also on M2. Oh yeah, horrible user interaction there. But I have a C2, A2, and the Carrack. I don't know about buying maybe a Caterpillar. I don't even know how much it costs these days. But yeah, having several of these ships makes, I mean, the more ships you have, the more money you make, and the more time you save. Basically, that would be the big thing. You save a lot of time by having several ships, which you fill up, backspace. Now, eventually, they will find something to, I don't know, another timer, maybe making you wait I mean, you wait for claiming ships, you will wait for claiming your own body. Who knows what else they will do? But for now, there is something doable. You just come here, save your ship. Right, you save your ship here, you store it, store. And as you see here, I already have the A2 is stored, the C2 is stored. So these 3 ships now stored. I'll just go and sell everything that I have. Going on my way. Beautiful place, Orison. But one of the other things we have to address is how much more can you keep on doing the same gameplay time and time and again? I saw the latest video they have, the latest Star Citizen video. Yeah, wasting more time moving box. Oh, it's not wasting time. It is fantastic gameplay. Maybe for you it is. For the rest of us normal-ass human beings, you're moving boxes in space. And it may be fun for a while. It may be fun when I want to do it. You know what I also want to see? Actual new gameplay. We've already had boxes for a while. We get it. That's nothing new. We certainly need a new thing to do here. We cannot keep on doing the same old tried and old thing a million times. We need new gameplay, right? I mean, for a space video game in which there's so much possibility, there hasn't been any new game loop different from what we've seen. It's still about moving one box to the other. It's still about delivering boxes, killing a guy, shooting a ship, which is a lot more boring now thanks to master modes, by the way. So ship combat it was the thing you could do here. It's a shadow of what it used to be with master modes. So at least for me, ship combat is pretty much dead. FPS shooting, the FPS is there, but it's pretty bad. It's actually quite bad. So yeah, you can do it, but the guys, the hostiles are just waiting for you to kill them. The animals, let's not even address that at all. And what, mining, rock mining, prospector mining, mole mining, and cargo, moving boxes. Now you will be doing the same but slower and making less money. And it's not even about the money, because I read the comments. It's even if you make 10 million per run, it is not new gameplay. There's no gameplay in moving boxes for an hour. Actually, most people will say it's quite boring to do that. And someone may like it. Okay, yeah, sure. There's crazy people that like all sorts of dumbass things. But how many times can you move boxes for an hour? One time? Is that gonna be your constant gameplay, moving boxes all day long, I mean, get a real job moving real boxes if that's the thing you actually enjoy, you know? So that's gonna be very concerning. I see that the loss of the true talent, the Todd Pappy, some of the people that obviously were the talented ones in CIG, especially when it comes to this, that's a huge loss. And I now see why they left. Right, I now see why they said, okay, enough of this nonsense. Anyway, bought barrel for 1 million in the Carrack, and I can sell it for, so 1 million worth of barrel sells for, oh what, there you go, 280k, sell, absolutely. Selling 280k worth of barrel complete. So we start recovering a little bit of our investment here. Now we go with another ship. We go with the A2. I don't remember how much it was on the A2, but you kind of get an idea of, yeah, it's a decent chunk that you make on each run. But the less you have to do this, I mean, as you saw, 10 minutes by the clock in terms of landing, running to the place, and so on. So the more ships you have, basically the more money you end up, the more time you end up saving, and time is money. That's how this thing goes. And yeah, even this is, how many times can you do it until it becomes boring, you know? How many times can you do the same thing time and time and again until it becomes boring, and we go back to the idea of a true MMO will not be this. A true MMO will have new content for you to play every 6 months, every year. but there has to be a periodical delivery of of new things to do. If not, this is kind of yeah, kind of a pain in the ass. But hey guys, that's what I'm up to. So recapping all of the ships you have, and I hope you have a bunch of them bought in game. Well, you just pick those up, bring the barrel, pile a lot of ships full of barrel, and sell them all at once. It's gonna be a little bit more of a chill, relaxed cargo hauling experience, unlike the madness that is Rappel and fighting with the pirates and the griefers and the lunatics and the people that are bored trying to shoot your ass as you try to make more money in the verse. This is slower. You make less money, but it's a lot safer. It's pretty much assured that you will make it back with your cargo. So far, we will have to see in this nonsense that they're coming up with now of moving boxes with an elevator and not having any way of defending yourself and just being there for griefers, lunatics, and pirates to have fun at your expense. That's gonna be fun. But hey, mediocrity is what CIG already has us used to. Yes, even if you get offended, I just said that. Take care. Have an awesome day.